Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of Disciple Town. Today is Sabbath, July 11th. It's the day after my birthday. My name is Ryan, and I'm really happy that you've chosen to join me today to hear about a special story in the Bible about a young man named Samuel who heard a very special message from God. Today's Disciple Town is best experienced as a family. So if mom, dad, or other special adult aren't with you, now's a great time to run off and say, "Hey, mom, hey, dad, hey, special adult, come join me for Disciple Town." I'll wait right here. This month's lesson is called I'm Listening, and we're going to be talking about how important it is to use this ear and this ear to listen to the things that are happening around you. Listening to your parents, listening to the traffic outside, listening to what the weather's going to be today, and especially listening to God. Our memory verse is from 1 Samuel 3:9, and it says, "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." Let's say that together. Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening. Now, I want to hear you say it all by yourself. Great, and one more time together. Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening. 1 Samuel 3:9. And for the rest of our time today, I have a little song that will help us know our memory verse. It goes like this. You can do it along with me, along with emotions. It goes, "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." Let's do that one more time. "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." Now I want to hear you do it. Let's sing it together one more time. "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." Today's memory verse from 1 Samuel 3:9 comes from a very special book, the Bible. There are so many great stories in the Bible for us to read, for us to think about, and for us to remember. Great lessons for us to learn. Let's sing our Bible song together. Say, "Bible, Bible, Jesus talks to me. Take a look in the book. Jesus talks to me. Bible, Bible, Jesus talks to me. Take a look in the book. Jesus talks to me." In our story today, we'll hear all about a little boy named Samuel who has a very, very special thing happen to him. God talks directly to him. You know, God doesn't talk directly to us very often, but we have a chance where we can talk to Him directly anytime that we want, and it's when we pray. What are the 3 things that we do, boys and girls, to get ready to pray? I know you know these. The first one is, yes, we fold our hands. Let's sing our song. Say, "When it's time to pray, I fold my hands, fold my hands, fold my hands. When it's time to pray, I fold my hands, and then I talk to Jesus." What's the second thing we do to get ready to pray? That's right, we bend our knees. So we can get right down on our knees, and we can sing our song. Say, "When it's time to pray, I bend my knees, bend my knees, bend my knees. When it's time to pray, I bend my knees, and then I talk to Jesus." And the third thing that we do to get ready to pray, yep, you got it, we close our eyes. So you can close your eyes with me and sing our song. "When it's time to pray, I close my eyes, close my eyes, close my eyes. When it's time to pray, I close my eyes, and then I talk to Jesus." So let's fold our hands, let's bend our knees, and let's close our eyes, and let's talk to Jesus. Dear God, thank you so much for creating us and for keeping us safe. Help us, dear Jesus, to always be listening. To listen to you, to listen to our parents, and to listen to the good advice around us on how we can be great servants for you. Help us to always pay attention. These things we ask. Amen. Today's lesson is about a little boy named Samuel. And Samuel was a special gift to his mom and dad. And they were so happy that they got to have a little boy of their very own that they promised that when Samuel came around, they were going to dedicate him to service. And so Samuel got to go live at the church with the priest named Eli. And he had his own little room where he got to sleep. And that's where our story is going to take place today, is in Samuel's bedroom. I thought we could make a little pretend bedroom today so that when you're listening to the story, you can be pretending that you're Samuel at night listening to hear God's voice. Why don't we make a little bedroom together? So Samuel probably slept in something kind of like a tent. So all you need are 2 chairs, some towels, and your favorite pillow from your bed. The first thing we can do is we can make the roof. You can just take a towel, drape it on over the chairs. You can use some chip clips if your chairs are slippery. Mine are not, which is good. And then, like I said, I have the other towel here. You can make your little mattress that Samuel was on. Just lay that right out. Perfect. And then grab your favorite towel, or grab your favorite pillow off your bed. And then just one more towel for your blanket. And there you have it. You can just cozy right up in your pretend bed, just like Samuel would have had, and listen to our story.
Hannah was sad because she had no children. She prayed, and God gave her a son, Samuel. She was very grateful, so she gave Samuel to God to serve him. Hannah left her little boy at the tabernacle with Eli, the priest. Samuel helped old blind Eli. He even slept in the tabernacle while Eli slept in a room nearby. One night, Samuel heard someone call his name. He got up and ran to Eli. "Here I am," he said. "I didn't call you," Eli grunted. "Go back to bed." Samuel crept back to bed. He heard his name again. Samuel ran back to Eli. "Here I am," he said. "I didn't call you," Eli sighed sleepily. "Go back to bed." After Samuel heard the voice a third time, Eli said it was the Lord. "If he calls again," said Eli, "say, 'Speak, Lord, your servant is listening.'" So Samuel did. "Samuel," God said, "can you be my prophet and pass my words faithfully on to my people?" "I can," said Samuel. And he did, until he was an old man.
Boys and girls, one of the jobs that the boy Samuel had in priest Eli's temple that we know about from the Bible story is he was in charge of cleaning the candles that were in the temple. That was an important job because there weren't lights like we had today. If they wanted to see, they had to use candlelight. So for our craft today, I thought we could make some cool looking candles, and then we could pretend, just like we're Samuel, polishing up those candles. So here's what you need. Just need a couple glass jars. You can use some old pickle jars if you have them. These are little jelly jars. And then some finger paint. And here's what you can do. You can just open up some of that finger paint. Have your special adult help you with this, of course. And you can just pour some of that finger paint right inside of the jar. And then you take your 2 fingers and spread that paint around right inside there. You can cover the bottom, you can cover the walls of the jar. It's like you're making a beautiful candle vase here. Now it's important because if we're going to use candles that use real fire, it's important that these be glass. If you're going to be using battery operated candles, they can be plastic. And we can make a blue one as well. just pour the finger paint into the bottom. The more paint you put in, the more brilliant your color can be. So if you just want it to be a really light blue, then you don't put very much paint in. If you want it to be a dark blue, you put more paint in. And we can make a yellow one. Same as before. Finger paint goes in. And with your 2 fingers, just spread that around. And once they are dry, you can either use a tea light, and you can just drop a tea light right in there, and you can light it up, and it'll look really nice. Or what you can do is, if you have them around, you can use these little battery operated tea lights. They're sometimes a little bit safer to use. And you can just drop those in, so you can see there's our blue, and there's our red, and there's our yellow. And just like Samuel did in Priest Eli's temple, you can take these and you can polish them up and clean them up just like Samuel did. He had lots of important jobs to do around the temple. He could make things clean, he could make things special, make things shine up, so that God's house was a nice place to worship. Boys and girls, I have 3 little boys at home, and I know that when I call them Lucas, Felix, Asher, I want them to come right away when I call them the first time. And I have some animal friends who can help show us that when the grown-ups call their babies, the babies come running right away. Why, who's this? It's a cow. What do cows say? Yeah, they say moo. We can sing our song. We learned the song last week. You can sing it with me now. It goes, when an auntie cow says moo, who comes running? Who comes running? When an auntie cow says moo, little baby calves come running. Oh, this is a much smaller animal. Who's this? It's a mouse. What do mice say? We could say squeak, squeak. How about that? We could say, when a mother mouse says squeak, who comes running? Who comes running? When a mother mouse says squeak, little baby mice come running. I just don't want them to come running in my house. It's a frog. What do frogs say? Riddip, riddip. Yep, that's right. And little baby frogs are called tadpoles. Or pollywogs. We can sing tadpoles. When a daddy frog says riddip, who comes running? Who comes running? When a daddy frog says riddip, little baby tadpoles come running. Or probably swimming. But I'll ask you the same question that I had last week. What does the fox say? Thanks so much for tuning in to Discipletown today, boys and girls. Let's sing our memory verse song one more time. Say, speak, Lord, for your servant is listening. I'm so glad that you chose to tune in today and hear all about the boy Samuel and how God had a special message for him. We'll see you next week. Let's sing our goodbye song. Say, our Sabbath school is over and we are going now. Goodbye, goodbye, be always kind and true. Goodbye, goodbye, be always kind and true. See you next week.